G'day mates, Keg11 here and welcome to my Formula 1 career for the 1999 Monaco Grand Prix. But before I get into that, I want to spend a few minutes to talk to you guys about F1 2016, which has just recently been announced by Codemasters. I've spent a few minutes to look at the article on their blog, on their website, and by looks of things, it is taking a leaf out of F1 Career Challenges book by having a career mode that spans 10 years. And not just simply racing through 10 seasons of Formula 1, but starting off as a rookie, developing the car and developing your driving skills with the team, moving on to other teams, and potentially be a world championship contender depending how things go. Now, this is really good, and in a really stark contrast to what they did with F1 2015. For all those that remember, although that, yes, it was the first Codemasters F1 game to have multiple seasons of F1, the good parts were sadly neutralized by the fact that you couldn't race as yourself per se. You can only pick the drivers of the 2015 and 14 Formula 1 seasons. And they did have an idea of a pro element, a pro mode, where you race without hard inside the cockpit to make it as close to real life Formula 1 as possible. Now, I've personally never done that because I don't think I'm a good enough driver to be actually doing that. And yeah, for what the buzz I've heard and my own personal experience, it's not too bad, but still, I'm just coming off F1 2013. I kind of prefer 2013 in that regard. But what I'm reading here about F1 2016, it looks like a big improvement, according to its principal game designer, Lee Mathers. I'm just paraphrasing here. A rich car upgrade system is fully integrated into a new and deep practice development program, which mirrors the test carried out by the teams in real life. So this reminds me of the test scenarios in F1 Career Challenge. I haven't shown them on my videos here because they take too much time. But what that function is, for those who don't know, is the team gives you a scenario for which you test out, like go around this track in X amount of time, or try to drive with, I don't know, a wing falling off and see how we go. And that, although it's a bit mundane compared to the racing, it is really good in that it helps develop your car, makes your car go faster, and also develops your driving skills that might be crucial for the next, I don't know, couple of races down the track. So this sounds like it's really interesting and something that hopefully would make or break 2016, particularly over the last few years. Other than that, just little things that they've entered in the game, which have been absent or recently introduced by F1, such as the safety car and the virtual safety car, and also the inclusion of the Baku street circuit for the European Grand Prix in Azerbaijan. Plus also the introduction of Renault and Haas to Formula 1, which is really good. I'm going to be sitting on this news article for the next couple of months to see how it goes, and if it is as good as this report says, I might actually get it and play through it, probably in parallel with my F1 career. It's going to come out in the summer or winter if you're in Australia. So I hope you guys like what you see here. So with that finished, let's get to the Monaco Grand Prix. Right, here we are for the grid for the 99 Monte Carlo Grand Prix, and before we go to the grid, let's look at the championship standings for the moment. Mika Häkkinen is currently in the lead on 19 points, followed by Michael Schumacher on 16. Myself and Jean Alesi in the Sauber are both drawing on 10 points, followed by Damon Hill with 7 points, not too bad in the Jordan actually, and then followed by fellow Brit David Coulthard from McLaren with 4 points. And in the Constructors' Championship, we got McLaren in the lead on 23 points, having consistent results so far, followed by Ferrari on 19. At the moment, those two have been the best performing out of the whole season, followed by Sauber. Quite a surprise, good on them. followed by Jordan, Benetton, both on 10 points. We need Benetton really to pick up here. And then Stewart on 3 points, relatively respectable. And now let's have a look at the grid. In first place, Count Levin, 116.927. And .0156 behind is Eddie Irvine, followed by Heinz Howard Frentzen. A very interesting top 3, huh? Reminds me a bit of the just recently gone past Monaco Grand Prix, where Ricciardo did really well, but because of a lousy pit stop by Red Bull, it robbed him of victory. But we won't go into that. Anyway, coming back up to here, Hakkinen in 7th and Michael Schumacher 9th. Few surprises there, but considering 9th place is about a second, not too bad. Top 10. My teammate Giancarlo Fisichella is in 11th place, followed by Olivier Panis in the Prost. And then Jean Alesi 13th in the Sauber, we packed there. Then Damon Hill, the 1996 world champion. Yeah, ever since the problems he had with Williams and which resulted in him leaving the team, he hasn't really reached to those lofty heights ever again. Rounding out the back of the grid now, in 20th place, Toru Takagi in the followed by Jacques Villeneuve, Luca Bedoya, and rounding out the grid is that. I was mixed up from the cars, they didn't match up properly. So now on the grid, on pole, hopefully if everything goes well, I should be fine coming to the first corner. 1 light to go, and we're underway. But botched up to start, and Eddie Irvine in the Ferrari goes ahead, followed by Coulthard, but he's locked up, and whoa! As he comes into the Sun Nevada, Eddie Irvine just locked up big time and down a 360 pirouette. But now I'm in the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix for 1999 as I go up to hill as we come into Mezzanine and then Casino. Not too bad there. And we seem to have a very stable lead. Looking at the map, we are a fair distance ahead of second place. So we come down to the Grand Hotel Casino, get off the wall, very slow through there. Although actually I like this section actually, because it's so slow, nothing will happen there, and I kind of like these technical tracks a bit more. It seems to be good with technical sections with these games. As we see the time now, coming to the Nouvelle Chicane. Yeah, it's probably as tight as it is today, but and I ping pong off the wall. Hang on, looking at the map, one of the cars is completely spun out and have trouble getting away, coming up the Beau Rivage Straight. We'll find out what will happen with them next time we come about. But anyway, we are in a really good lead. Eddie Irvine in the number 2 Ferrari in second place. So, made a botch of Rascas there. Not to worry. Jeez, is my car a F1 car or a pinball? Because I seem to be doing that a lot. And it looks like the car that's stuck on the first straight is still there. So who is spun? One of the Jordans, I can't help thinking it may be Hill. Oh well, and looks like there must have been a pile up towards the front because earlier ago I noticed they were right behind me. It wasn't too bad, but now they seemingly haven't moved. Okay, so it must be Hightail Francis. He must have been much. Yeah, I'm thinking the computer, as the computer is, doesn't like Monaco very much. It has some programming to determine which cars are and where they're at and things like that. But Monaco, it just throws it all in the toilet. It literally doesn't know where to put the cars. They come to contact. The contact programs kick in, and it's just a whole mess. Seems like Frentzen is off the wall, so he's going, but I'm on my own. So long as I do what Ricciardo did, stick to my race, and hope my pit crew don't screw me over, I should be all good. And yeah, the coughing. I've still got a bit of a cold. That's the reason why I haven't uploaded. Though I said I'll be uploading to my normal schedule, but because I had my cold, it put me back about a week or two. But now I'm feeling better. Just a bit of a cough, a bit of blocked nose. But other than that, I should be fine. So I'll be cutting out all my coughing and things like that, so you don't need to hear it. Anyway, this should be. Get off the wall! God damn it! Anyway. 4th lap by looks of things is the lap I'm going to be pitting in. Alright. 0.4 seconds down from my best. I'm not fast at all. Whoa, 26 seconds! That's even more than Ricciardo did. I definitely can't afford to make a fool out of myself. Just have to go for a nice Sunday drive around Monte Carlo.
What else can any other driver want?
Padella is entering the pits.
Look at Padella in the Minardi. We're going to be F1 test driver.
There's an incident in Sector 3. Watch for the yellow flag.
Okay, looks like there's another pile up there. Well, it's a good thing I'm at front. I think because it's even more important that I started off at pole.
Charlie has just lapped the
It's probably a better thing that I'm at pole, so I don't get messed up in the computer's incompetency.
You overtook under a yellow flag.
How?
Let him past or you'll get penalised.
How did I didn't see a car. I'm on my own here. Well, screw that then. I'm right, you're wrong. Bugger off.
1 lap of fuel left. Okay to continue.
I can only think it's either the gang trying to screw me over, or someone was in the pits and it classified I overtook a driver, which is not right. Like I said, Monaco is not a video game's favourite track. But well, look, on a different note, it looks like I'm catching up very quickly to last place, but who cares? I'm this far late, plus I'm going to pit in. I'm not going to waste my race on overtaking a backmarker.
Is in the pits now. Michael Schumacher gained another position.
But I am 32 seconds ahead. So, I'm curious to see where Häkkinen and Michael Schumacher are, because they're meant to be the best drivers in this. Well, they are the best drivers in the season at the moment. Häkkinen is on top, followed by Schumacher. Though me winning this race would put me up quite a few notches as well. So, I don't know. They're coming to back. No crossing off the walls. For goodness sake. Ooh, bit of contact between Mika Sala and Mika Häkkinen. Your flying fins. This is Monaco, not Rally of 1,000 Lakes. Although that analogy doesn't make sense either. Anyway, as we pop into the pits now, this should be fine either way if I have a good pit stop or not. Seems like a function of this game. I give points based on those cards on the right hand side of the screen and just general performance. I must have had enough to purchase automatic pit stops, so I could just sit back and relax. Probably would have not been necessary if I knew what I was getting myself into, but oh well, it works. I'm happy. Play live. Sporting branch of Benetton, and surprisingly make engines. Well, sponsored the engine, so to speak. But it is in actual fact a Renault-based unit based on the, I think, 1997 unit. 97-98 unit, because Renault, officially speaking, is not in F1 anymore. It's either, well, the team that's putting the Renault-based engines in F1 is an engineering company called Mechachrome that did the Renault engines in between 1997 and 2001. But the Benetton Mechachrome engine brands it the Playlife brand for sponsorship reasons, a la Red Bull's TARQ's approach to Red Bull Racing's engine. Yeah, Renault's always been yes and no with Formula 1, in and out all the time. So somebody's dropped some oil here. And it looks like my split is cut in half, but that's because I've pit. It seems like Eddie Irvine is still in second place, which not too bad as he comes past the back as I cross the finish line. So, bye Irvine. Don't think I'm going to be talking about too much at this moment. But yeah, looks like it's going to be a very easy route to the flag. You know what? I think I might, okay, maybe not, go for the best lap. Actually, looking at how I beat my split time by 1.3 seconds in the last sector, that should be a good that should be a good goal to aim for. Providing everything goes well. Let's go. Whoa! Okay, I think I might abandon my my approach to that, because yes, but I didn't gain or lose any positions, so it should be fine. I locked up quite hard. I lost traction. I almost went to the wall, so I thought, stuff it, go across the chicane. Oh, we're coming up behind one of the cars. It's white, so I think it's a Stewart. Or a Minardi. Oops. Yeah, this is what I mean. The Minardi is just hugging that wall. Takagi's an arrow, so I don't think it is Takagi. They're at the back of the grid. I think I might abandon my best lap and just stay behind these cars and not stuff it up. Blue flag, thank you, Sauber. Who's up next? It's white. It's not green. It's not Jaguar. They won't be in here until next year. Yeah, I gotta really take it easy. Looks like one of the arrows, and he's locked up completely, and it looks like a dog's breakfast now. Oh, Ralph Schumacher's just in second as well. I'm thinking that Arrows has some serious brake problems. It's like, I'm going fast. No, you're not. I'm going fast. No, I'm not. If that is audible to you guys in watching this video. Oh, everyone's got the position back. So I'm thinking there's a battle between Ralph and Eddie Irvine. Oh, cut that. I've just lapped everyone. I didn't see Irvine. Oh, I think he must have passed him when I was still blabbering my mouth, but I passed him, so yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Woo. That was close. I'm going to smash into the back of a burning Sauber. That would have... Oh, for... That was good. Oh, and I'm not lapping Irvine. What the heck is going on? Yeah, this is what I mean about computer doesn't like Monaco. But I managed to avoid a full lap without any problems. Now I got another lap to avoid hitting cars. Fun. Oh, I don't want to smash in the back of us. I don't want to smash into the back of a Stewart, particularly of how I did it in San Marino. I'm not very proud of that at all. Next topic, please. Easy. He's one of the Minardis. I don't think he's in last place, which is good, but he's locked up again, like everyone is. So, hang back, nice and easy. There we go. If we can get past this, I can pass him coming into the tunnel. That's not too bad. Mine was a bit risky there, but oh well. As we head into the Nouvelle chicane for the last time, pretty much this race has been easy. Got out to the pot, got pole. Didn't start the way I would have liked, but I managed to. Oh no! Oh, Scheiße. Get moving. Okay. Let's hope that will be the last time I have to run into any walls for the rest of the race. Anyway, had bung on the start, got back into the lead very quickly, and just stood there as everyone was crashing into each other. So, finally, I got my first win in the season. I'm back up into the top 3 somewhat, ready to start my championship defense. As we come across the final corner now, Count Leather wins the 99 Monte Carlo Grand Prix. And slow down as per normal. Levin, Irvine, Ralph Schumacher. Ooh, Barrichello, good job in the Stewart. The Michael Schumacher. Fisichella 6th. Boy, for the first time, Benetton has got 2 cars in the top 6. That is really, really good to hear. Alesi, Hackett, and Coulthard Frentzen. McLaren is not going to be very happy because they've just lost a lot of ground to everyone else. Still, good job to Eddie Irvine for getting in second place. Good job to Ralph Schumacher in the Williams Mechachrome. It's a Mechachrome engine, so it's not factory Renault. Finishing up at 3rd as well. I'm very happy with that. And also, Rubens, my old teammate, 4th place in the Stewart. Stewart is back. Last year they had a really atrocious season, but now hopefully they're back and go back to the midfield as I left them back in 97. Anyway, looking at the points now, I am in the lead by 1 point over Mika Häkkinen, and Michael Schumacher's on 18, so 1 point separating everyone. Barrichello is into 9th, not too bad there, and my teammate Fisichella is got 1 point with Pedro Diniz, 13th to 14th. Jean Lacy, I don't think he scored this time, nor Irvine did score, actually got 2nd, so he's up to 5th, so good job for him. So he's giving Michael Schumacher the support he needs. So at the moment, unless I'm seriously mistaken, the battle for the Constructor Championship should be McLaren, Ferrari and Benetton, as been the case for the last few years. Maybe Williams, we'll see in a minute. Yep, I am right in that regard. Ferrari is now in the lead actually on 27 points, followed by McLaren on 23, but Benetton is now up to 21 points, so it's very, very close to Ferrari and McLaren. And then rounding out the points competition, we've got Sauber on 11, Jordan on 10, Williams on 6, and Stewart rounding out the back on 7 points. Very simple Monaco Grand Prix, if I can stop hitting the walls. All I needed to do was lead after the first corner Santa Vort and just stay there, which I did. So, and the pit stop, because I had set it to auto, was pretty much how it should have been in real life for Dan Ricciardo. Anyway, thank you all for joining me for today's Monaco Grand Prix, and I'll see you guys in the next round in Spain.